The all-new Masters of the Universe X Thundercats Battle Catman figure by Mattel. This is an awesome looking figure. Goes great with this new line. I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing. Let's take a look. All right, this is the third crossover Mattel has done using the Origins line. The first one was the Masters of the Universe meeting the WWE Universe. Then we had the Masters of the Universe and Turtles. Now we've got Masters of the Universe and Thundercats. And of course, got to have a Battle Cat, but they made him as a He-Man figure, not just a cat that they ride on. This is a really cool idea. Packaging for this line is really cool with that the orange and yellow explosion, and they have the blue rocks around it. Really helps pop on the peg hooks and everything. But yeah, it looks really cool packaged. Back of the packaging, each packaging back is unique. This one is the Battle Catman. Here we see him fighting Beastman in a close-up of his face, a small little blurb, and of course the cross-sell showing all the other figures in the line. Lionel and Chitara are the first three, along with Battle Catman here. Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm a big fan of the line. I've already done an unboxing video with the Lionel, and that turned out really well. So now I was able to get the Battle Catman here and pulling him out of the package. You can just see how big and bulky and beefy he is. You figure this is pretty much the body they're going to probably be using for Panthro, which I do not mind. But yeah, Battle Cat here looks really cool. Has that nice green, the yellow stripes. He doesn't come with much. He's got some arm gauntlets here. And then it's pretty much just the figure himself. Easily removed from packaging, just a couple of little straps holding them in. But yeah, really cool figure overall. I do love the Origin line. It has that old retro style feeling to it, but it has the much better articulation. And Battle Cat here, you can see he pretty much retains all the Origin style articulation, which is really cool. Alrighty, yeah, you can see good rotation, good movement right out of the packaging. Nothing overly stiff. It doesn't feel like he's going to break when you pose him here or anything. Yeah, really good articulation here in the hips and on the ankles. He has a rocker ankle, good knee bend. So yeah, you can get him into some good action poses. Like I said, this Origin body is really cool. I like this line. He doesn't come much. These little claw gauntlets that snap onto his hands, one for the left and right. They're pretty much the same. Nothing really difference between them. And then they come with the generic comic. It's the same one that comes with the others. Nothing special to them. Really would be nice if they had like one page new, maybe a brief description on the character. But I mean, this is a generic And then of course everything that comes off him, so he can be stripped down. To arm them up, they just have like a little clip that just goes right onto the hand like that. And yeah, there's his little claw gauntlets, I guess, if you want to call them that. And then same thing for the other hand here. It just clips right on. And there he is. That's it. Like I said, no other weapons. Yeah, he looks really cool though. Really cool job by Mattel on this. Some decent sculpting on it. The coloring's perfect. Can't really complain. But yeah, the one thing I really would like to see is some more weapons. You know, give him a sword, a battle axe, a hammer, something. But otherwise, he looks really cool like this. And to remove all of his accessories, like I said, the gauntlets just slide right off like that. There we go. And then you can remove the helmet. There we go, just pops right off. And yeah, some really good detail sculpt onto the face. Looks pretty menacing. I mean, they did a really good job with that. He looks really good. I like it. All right, now we'll remove this little chest harness here. It just has like a little tab, and you can just slide it over his head. And then for the bottom part here, you can just, great thing about these figures, you can just pop them from the waist, remove the belt and the harness, and then that waist just pops right back on. And then for the arms, you just give it a nice tug, And you can slide the shoulder pads right off. Then remove the hands, and you can remove the gauntlets. And then the hands just pop right back in. It would be really nice if we had an alternate set of hands instead of just the standard C grips, but that's all right, I guess. And then there we go, pops right into the shoulder. And we'll do the same for this side. Just give it a nice little pull. Remove the shoulder pad. Remove the hands. And the gauntlets will slide right off. There we go. Shoulder pads look pretty good. Some basic detailing on it. Solid color. The belt and the fur piece, the claws, like I said, the helmet. There's some really good, nice hidden details on these, but it's just one solid color, so maybe a wash over them to help improve them. But overall, not too bad. Like I said, it's really not bad. I just wish there was some weapons and probably at least one other set of hands. So of course, got to put him with He-Man, and here he is with one of the Origins He-Mans. Battle Cat just towers over him, which is actually a really good thing, I think. Gives him that big beefy look. And then of course here he is with Lion-O and He-Man, so you get a good idea on their scale with each other, but they all look really good together. I gave him the battle axe. He needs that weapon, like I said, and this looks really cool. Great line. Mattel's just knocking it out with this. Again, my only real major critique is I would like some extra weapons, some extra hands, and I think that would really be what would push this figure over the top into a must-get. But as he is right now, I mean, he's really good. It's like I said, it's almost there, but yeah. For the Thundercat line, if you're doing them just for the Thundercats, you really don't need them. If you're more of a He-Man collector, it's in the middle. But, I mean, I'd say if anything, you can wait on this one. Go for the main Thundercat characters. Thanks for watching the video. This is Toy-Nutz. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Have a great day, and as always, Excelsior!